a must skill. It's a must-have skill to be a successful agent and truly, honestly, to be successful in anything in life. And that skill is self-confidence. So, confidence, that is not a trait. It is 100% a skill that you have to create and you have to work on. So confidence is linked to almost every element involved with a happy and fulfilling life. So when you're confident, you believe in yourself, right? You have a feeling of comfort of knowing who you truly are and knowing that you have worth. So if you're confident, people believe you. Confidence, as we know, is attractive. It brings success. It helps you to connect well with others. And in turn, you generally feel happier. But only you can say you're not confident. It is not something that, certain people have and others don't. No, it's a skill that everybody can have, but you have to decide that you're going to be confident. So if you're not, what's your excuse? What's stopping you from being confident? Because we know that it is so important. And the reason why it's important is it's tied into everything. Number one, confidence can make you healthier. So studies show that people that are confident tend to live longer, healthier, happier lives. And it's due to the, emotions that are attached to it of happiness, optimism, satisfaction. People who lack confidence, they often struggle with emotions like fear, maybe depression, anxiety, and those can have negative effects on your health. Confidence can also keep you safe. So confident people are less likely to do things they don't want to do. Kind of like that peer pressure. That's why teens cave so easy into peer pressure. They're still finding their confidence. So confidence can help keep you safe because you're not going to make those poor decisions based on other people's judgment because you stand strong in who you are. Next one, confidence also helps with decision making. And this is a key thing in our presentation. Most people, including our seniors, or maybe even including ourselves, struggle with making decisions. So if you lack confidence, it's going to be natural for you to doubt yourself. You may try to reverse the decision that you made, or you may criticize yourself if you're not getting the results or things are not going as planned. Whereas confidence is going to help you keep things into perspective. You're going to feel more secure in your ability to make decisions. And even if the outcome isn't exactly what you want, because of your confidence, you're going to be able to adapt to it. The next one, confidence helps with resilience. When things don't go your way, confidence helps you kind of put your failures into perspective. No one likes making mistakes or being disappointed, but when you're confident in yourself, you're going to have the skills necessary to tackle any challenges that are going to come your way. And those challenges, the more that you take those in stride, the more you're going to be confident and the more your resilience is going to increase. Number 5, confidence will improve your relationship. And this is another key. We sit with people every single day and build relationships, whether you're building relationships with agents or you're building relationships with your seniors. So it's going to help because confidence in relationship matters. Confident people are going to depend less on others for assurance or approval. So if you're not confident, you're constantly going to be seeking approval and that reassurance. But if you're confident, you're going to be able to maintain those healthy boundaries and know that you have a sense of worth and you're not going to be dependent on anybody else. Number 6, confidence makes you a better communicator. Another key in the relationship or in the presentation, we have to be a better communicator, right? So confident people, they're not afraid to be direct when necessary. They're not going to second guess themselves or, say something and then think all day, oh my gosh, I said this, I said this, I said this. No, you're going to have, you're going to have more clarity and you're going to not have so many misunderstandings because you can be more direct and have more open, honest communication. The next is confidence earns you respect. It's no secret that people respect confidence, right? There is a difference between arrogance and confidence, but confidence gives off the impression that you know what you're doing, that you are trustworthy, and you're maybe even inspiring. And that is a huge key needed in what we do. People look up to us. So you've got to be confident in the house to get that respect for the seniors to know that you're trustworthy. The next is confidence can help you manage any anxious feelings. So, we all have anxiety at different times. Some people have it worse than others. That's just the way it goes. But when you have these anxious feelings, if you're confident, your mind is going to be telling you, you got this. You're going to be successful. You can take control of this. You can handle this. You got this. But if you don't have confidence, then when you have those anxious feelings, your brain's gonna be telling you, you should just give up. You should just quit. You know, you can't do this. So that's where confidence can help to manage those feelings of anxiety. Also, confidence can motivate you. So to be able to achieve your dreams or be successful in any area of your life, you've got to have motivation, right? So if you find motivation in many forms, but confidence is the number one most important. It's going to help you take a look at your previous successes, no matter how big or how small, and use it for full fuel for the future. So it's going to help you feel proud of what you accomplished and maybe even help you look forward to what comes next. And the last one is confidence is linked to self-esteem. While they're two different things, they do coincide. And you can have great self-esteem, but no confidence, or you can have great confidence and no self-esteem. But they will help you. They will help you to be grounded in who you are and know what you're capable of. So you guys, confidence is key when it comes to what we do. And number one is because if you're not confident, guess what? You're not going to get into as many houses, and you're also not going to close as many presentations. So how do you become more confident? Competence precedes confidence. You have to study the material. You've got to practice the scripts. You really have to master this trade. And in turn of you mastering this trade, you're going to gain the confidence you need. You know, if you ride with your coach and, you know, especially if you're a newer agent and you're like, gosh, they just do it so good. Like, it's just so natural. Nobody ever tells them no, right? Well, it's because we are so well practiced and so confident in what we're doing that seniors trust us. They respect us. They see the confidence in us and they don't hesitate. So you know that when you sit with someone, if you're uneasy, guess what? They're also going to be uneasy. If you're confident, that senior's going to be confident in you. If you go to the door and you're smiling and you're happy and you're well rehearsed in your door approach and you're confident at it, they're going to let you right in. If you go up to the door and you're not well rehearsed, therefore you're not confident in your approach, guess what? They're probably not going to let you in because they sense that uneasiness. You know, if you look at when you go to doors right now, are you nervous? Are you anxious? That will go away. You've got to practice and be so well rehearsed that you just pop right out of your car and don't even think anything about it. Guys, when I first started, I was so terrified to knock a door because I was scared of rejection and I was not practiced like I needed to be. It was not drilled into my brain that, Mekayla, you've got to know your door approach and be confident in it. So I wouldn't even go knock a door. I would literally sit in my car and call every single lead I had, trying to get someone to tell me to come on over because I wasn't confident in what I was doing because I did not take the time to practice it like I should have. So make sure that, you know, call your coach and say, hey, look, I'm not confident in my door approach. Let's practice it. They're going to critique you. They're going to tell you your blind spots that you may not even be seeing. If you're saying 15 times in a door approach, they're going to let you know, hey, we got to work on this. We've got to change this or tweak this. So make sure that you're taking time to master these things, master your presentation. I want to just kind of show you an example of, you know, someone who, and as a leader, I see it all the time, you know, a door approach that's confident and a door approach that's not. And you can tell it in the voice, the way things are said. If you're saying, you're hesitant because they're going to be hesitant too. So let me give you my door approach. And this is me with confidence, right? Knock, knock, knock. Mary. Hey, Mary, I'm Mekayla with North American. I am so sorry I have not come and seen you sooner. I'm here to go over the 2022 state regulated benefits that you requested. Is this your signature right here? Great. Listen, I'm going to go grab my bag and turn my car off. I'll be right back. So I was confident. I was well rehearsed. I did not skip a beat. I did not second guess myself. Miss Johnson's going to let me right in, right? Well, if I go to the door and I'm not confident and I'm not well rehearsed, and it sounds something like knock, 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 Mary. Hey, Mary, I'm Mekayla. I work with North American, and you had sent this request, and you remember doing that right here? Maybe it's probably been about 3 years, and I'm sorry, but you remember doing this? Okay, yeah. So I'm here to go over those benefits with you. Is that okay? Okay, now I'm gonna go get my stuff out of my car if that's all right. Okay, I turn my car off. They're not gonna let me in. I'm hesitant. I'm not confident. Therefore, they're not gonna be confident in me. So make sure that you're taking time. You're practicing in the mirror. And you're getting that confidence. You guys, you are here on purpose for a purpose. Be confident in that. And know that if you don't know everything and you're hesitant about something in a house, don't be afraid to say, Ms. Johnson, that is a great question. Let me text my specialist real quick. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to learn from that. They're going to respect you. And then you're going to gain that confidence. So say that, you're not confident in the living benefits. Maybe you haven't educated yourself on those. There are phone numbers on there that we tell seniors to call all the time. And if you have no idea what they do, how are they going to believe in you to help them with their life insurance when you can't even tell them about the free living benefits that you're leaving behind, right? So take time and call those numbers. Ask patient medication assistants exactly what they do and how we can better serve our seniors by suggesting them. Okay. Our presentation, it is just like a handbook to a football team. If you look at professional football teams, they get a handbook at the beginning of the year that they practice and they rehearse and they know like the back of their hand, and they can shoot off whatever they need to at any time. This is just like that. This is your job. This is your career. So take the time, spend the time, and really master it, because that is where your confidence is going to come from. It will help. Like I said, number one thing I hear all the time is, I'm terrified to knock a door. Get confident in your door approach and you will not be terrified to knock a door. Get confident in your step forward and you're not going to be scared to transition. How many times do you sit in a house and you're so nervous about transition, you kind of stall, right? You just keep talking to Ms. Johnson about all these pointless things, just spending more time in this house than necessary. Get confident in it and you're not going to be afraid to do those things. And so practice makes perfect, and that's where your confidence is going to come from, in yourself and in what you're doing. So make sure that you're spending time, critiquing yourself with your coach. So with that said, guys, we don't have, like I said, the top 10 from last week, but I did want to come to Samantha Butler first. So she read over 16,000 last week. I know Samantha's been here a while. And she just had a killer week last week. Pretty sure that the next closest was maybe Chelsea Peak, who did over 10K last week. So really